it's fog and clouds this morning, but we're going to gradually clear that out. So don't worry, there is going to be more sunshine as we get into the afternoon, but in some spots dealing with the dense fog this morning. Now you can see as we look to the top left, in the Tampa box, not necessarily seeing that fog reaching all the way down to the ground. You see some of that sea fog off the coast there in Clearwater. We've been dealing with that in St. Pete as well, but over in Sarasota as we head further south, that's some of the areas we have been seeing more of that fog sitting pretty dense in areas. You see Venice to Northport, you only have about 1.5 miles of visibility there, 4 to 5 miles Sebring and Lake Placid. So as we get through 9 and 10 o'clock, expecting a lot of that to start to diminish, and from there more sunshine and then just passing clouds in the mix for the afternoon. We are talking a warm one though. We're going to kick in the 70s and 80s pretty quickly as we get into the afternoon hours, whereas right now 60s for most of us. It is 61 in Tampa, Lakeland, Frostproof, 63 Sebring. Good morning to you in Sarasota. I've got 64 there and about 59 in Brooksville. Now the clouds are in the mix. You look to visible satellite, we're just starting to see that sun come up, so you can see where we are tracking the low clouds and that in the mix. As for winds, we've got this northeast wind. There will be a couple of breezes that get up to about 15 miles per hour, seeing some of those breezier winds in that range near St. Pete. So you look at the Grand Prix and the forecast in the day ahead, we are going to be dealing with winds near that 10-mile-per-hour range. And so hopefully as you get into the afternoon, we're starting to feel the mid-70s. Some of those northeast breezes will be feeling pretty nice, but we're not talking completely calm with the winds today. And then you see by about 11 o'clock in the morning, still more clouds than not, and then seeing a bit more of that sunshine as we kind of pass the midday time frame. And then through the afternoon and the evening, generally more of that clear sky is going to be the trend. Look at winds as we head through the day today, more of that northeast wind, but starting to tap into that easterly wind pattern. And look to Monday and Tuesday. We're going to start to see more of that east wind dominate, and that is going to allow for some moisture in the mix. So stray shower could be possible today, mainly south of Tampa Bay, maybe around Sarasota. Highlands County gets in one of those late in the afternoon. Most of the rain, though, well to the south of the area. And then with that east wind for tomorrow in the next few days, rain chances running low Monday and Tuesday. But you see that overall pattern where we could see a couple of those late day areas of rain along more of that easterly wind building in. So more so stray showers focus south later today, Monday, Tuesday as well. We get to the middle and end of the week and we start to see better coverage of some showers. Still talking coverage around 30 to 40%, so rather hit or miss, but we will start to see a little bit of that moisture surging back into the state later on this week. Still not talking about any drought-busting rains, but at least we had some of that roll through Friday into Saturday. As we close out the month of February, we've been up and down. We started out incredibly cold. First day of the month, 47 degrees, and we stayed below average all through the first week of February. Then we got to the third week and we built in the heat as we have been seeing a lot of 80s in the mix. There you see that 1.4 inches that fell on Friday at TPA. That's the most rain that we've got here in Tampa since early December. So we definitely needed it. And as we look back at the last 2 weeks, we went from the warmth to that big temperature drop, and we were talking temperatures running 20 degrees below average. Now we flip that over. Look at the next 10 days. This is our normal high temperature, and we are going to be above that each and every day, pushing into the mid 80s. Even talking about some near 90 high temperatures for inland spots as we head really through the middle of the March time frame. This warmth is sticking around. So if you're liking the 70s and 80s, yeah, you're going to be pretty happy with the forecast ahead. There's your highs today, though. So we're going to top out upper 70s for St. Pete, Tampa, a lot of areas near the coast. We still have water temps in the mid 60s. So limiting 70s there. And then we talk about the 80s as we head for areas away from the coast. And other than the morning clouds, a good deal of sunshine is going to mix in for the afternoon. Light chop on the bay with northeast wind about 5 to 10 knots. Seas running 2 feet. Gulf temperature sitting at 64. Mainly clear skies this evening. We're talking 50s to mid 60s for low temperatures. And as you look at your 7-day forecast, we build in the mid 80s by the middle of this week.